shop has been here nearly 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah.
So
Because 17 years I worked. I started in 2006, and before that there was another person, Mr. Singh.
yeah.
He done 17 years of himself as well, and
Okay.
he bought it from somebody else. So must have they done it at least 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And before that there was another person as well. So,
Okay.
So this shop has been here about 40 to 45 years.
Wow, and always a hardware store as well?
Always a hardware store.
And so the BuyWise name, did that come when you came? or-
No, it was the same name. We didn't change the name.
Okay.
Because it was already on the directories and everywhere. So Google's and everywhere.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to change the name.
You wanted to keep
But
it
because
how it
we
was.
liked the name, so
Yeah, and I suppose it was popular with the community as well, wasn't
yes,
it, the name?
every people we knew it's
Yeah.
a BuyWise. So
Yeah, yeah,
then we
yeah.
thought there's no point to change the name,
Yeah.
and then we carried on with the same name.
I noticed it has a very sort of 60s, 70s style logo, doesn't it? It's very
Yeah.
like
Yes.
twirly and whatnot. Yeah. So I suppose when you took over the shop then, how did that feel when you first came?
When I first came, actually, it was good. Community was good, but there was a lot of crime on that time.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
before me, I came. I think it was a lot. Then when I came, it was gone a little bit down. Then slowly
Yeah.
went down because you start coming up posh area.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
a lot of flats coming up. When I came here, it was a lot of jungle everywhere.
Yeah.
But now when I look at it, I thought, oh my God, flats everywhere.
What would you say has been your favourite year then, in being at the shop? Has it been?
When I started, I loved it,
Yeah.
but now I just want to go.
So was it all the passion at the beginning?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. So it was passion for me to learn everything, and because the way I worked before, I worked at the duty free.
Okay.
At the airport.
At the airport.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when I started here, then customers used to ask me from makeup to, I said makeup to house makeup.
Yeah.
I'm on there.
So you were the specialist in that.
That was my impression to them. And I said, well, I will do it, I'm sure. And then I did. I learned a lot.
Yeah. And then I suppose, did you buy a little bit of stock and then build up slowly through the
Yes,
years?
at that time it was not a lot of stock. Now you can see my shop is full
Yeah.
of stock. But I'm just a little bit worrying as well how I'm going to get rid of it.
That's the thing, isn't it? You start with a little bit, you get a lot, and then, yeah.
Yeah.
So I suppose you didn't really have any competition in the whole time you've been here, have you?
No,
In
no
Albany?
competition at all.
No. Because I know you've got news agents.
Then,
and
yeah, we did started competition after that. There's the Screwfix and everybody.
Screwfit, yeah,
When-
yeah.
Yes,
And it was
the-
Do It All, wasn't it, on the Great West Road?
Yes, Tool Station and Screwfix. When they opened, then we had a,
Yeah.
like a little bit.
So you've been the main
competition,
lady.
Obviously, yeah. But before even there was a B&Q, but it was not really matter
Yeah.
of B&Q as well. But when these two things came up, then my business has gone down. The
Okay.
recession came up, the COVID came up,
Yeah.
so business gone down.
What
So
was COVID like for you then, that
it
time
was really
period?
bad on that time.
Did you close the shop that time? Yeah. So that's a good
Really.
maybe year or on and off, wasn't it? Sort of a couple of
Yeah,
months.
we
here.
did for about a month, we closed. And then after that we reopened again because we've been told the hardware shop can be open.
Yeah.
So we came back and we opened it. But for a few weeks it was busy, and then after that it was back to normal again. So it was
Yeah, it was very strange times, wasn't it?
very, very strange time it was.
How do you feel about closing? Because it can't be easy.
Closing is, for me, I wanted to close
Okay.
a long time, but
Yeah.
that's no problem. But now my heart is doing
Yeah. Yeah. Now that you've got more time to think about it and
yeah, so closing, I can't do it anymore. The shop.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I just want to close it.
Yeah.
I'm
You've
not-
done your bit for the community.
I've done my bit,
Yeah.
you know.
And you've done it very
17,
well.
18 years. By the time I leave, it will be 18 years to me.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's a long time, isn't it?
It is a long time.
Yeah.
long time of my life.
And you've
so.
still got your smile, so that's the main thing. You haven't lost your smile yet.
Thank you. I learned so much here, you know. So I must say that.
Yeah. And did you get along with all the other shopkeepers as the years went by?
Yes, everybody come to me. We all talk together sometimes,
Yeah.
you know, like we stand outside, we talk.
Cup of tea.
Every time we need something, we help each other as well.
Yeah,
so.
that's nice, isn't it? The community spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I started, people were giving me like a hard time.
Yeah.
because they used to steal a lot of from my
Okay,
shop. You know,
so you had
they
all
used
that
to
to
pick up
contend
and then
with.
run away.
Yeah.
You know, and then slowly, when they need to know me,
Yeah.
then even they come and say hi,
Yeah.
because of I was so nice to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even you stolen things from my shop, and I see somebody, I knew the person, and I said, hi, you okay? You are the one who came on that day my shop. Then they look it down, and then they just walked off.
Yeah.
So
They know
then
what to
whenever,
say.
every time after that, when they come and see me, they always said hello. Because of my nature is
Yeah.
always to make them come love with
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
but not to hate with
Yeah.
me.
It's a hard balance, isn't it?
So I made my balance with them.
Yeah.
So,
But you've always had a very nice nature, I
yeah,
must say.
very nice. You know,
Yeah.
like.
You had that kitchen and stuff? Because
Yeah,
I
I
know
have
most
a
of them
kitchen
have
at
the
the back.
back.
I got microwave, fridge, everything.
So
at
you
the
had
back.
everything you needed, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you had an out. Before they used to have like an outback, like
We
for
still
the car.
have the yard back because
Yeah.
we used to sell paraffin. A
Okay.
big tank of paraffin at the back.
So that's what that back bit was for.
Yeah,
Because I always
so-
wondered, I'd walk past and think, why did they
Yes.
need the yard at the back?
Yeah, it's a big paraffin canister,
Yeah.
and we used to sell it loose one. A big
Yeah.
lorry used to come and then
Yeah.
fill it up with that. But not anymore. Nobody buy paraffin. I mean, one or two people buy, so I get them pre-pack.
Yeah. So
I've
that's
done it
easy.
a long time. I've taken it off.
Yeah. So the paraffin would come from the big tank out back,
Yeah.
straight through that copper pipe, and then into this little one here.
Yeah,
And then what would happen from here then? People just,
yeah. There's a tap there. So
and then what would you be filling up?
they used to bring their own container.
Okay, and you'd fill it with paraffin.
Yeah. They used to bring their own container. Key
Okay.
cutting.
Key cutting as well, yeah. Can't forget about that because that was an important one, wasn't it?
Yes,
No one was
key-
cutting keys around here.
No.
Yeah.
I've been key cutting for 17 years. My experience on key.
Unrivaled key cutter. Yes.
Straight away I know which keys and all that as well.
Yeah. So do you
I
enjoy
learned
that?
a
then
lot
as
of
well?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a bit of an art to it, isn't there? I mean,
Yeah.
it's sort of been the same over the years, hasn't it? Cutting
Yeah.
the. How do you actually cut a key then? Do you get the
Key
mold?
cutting
and then,
is not a very big problem. You learn,
Yeah.
but holding a right key is art.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's about hundreds of different keys, thousands of different
Yeah.
keys.
All different types.
When people bring it to you, you have to see which one is that first.
Yeah.
Then you decide which one to cut.
Yeah. So it does have a bit of a art to it, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Wonderful.
Thank you, Torrance.
So thank you for having a chat with me, and
Thank you.
I wish you all the best of luck in
Thank you
your
so
future
much.
ventures.
Thank you for my
And-
interview.